My friends have joined me in the studio. We'll be having that conversation very shortly here on Joy 99.7 FM. This is Drive Time. I'm Lexis Bill. Stay tuned in. We'll have that conversation in a little bit.
Your faith, there will be a brighter day.
Love a song. It's gonna be a brighter day on Joy 99.7 FM. Benvindo Luanda, your trusted Pan-African airline, Askai, now flies from Accra, Ghana to Angola's capital, Luanda, 3 times per week via Lome. Fly Askai to Luanda on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and experience our new Boeing 737 MAX. Yeah, fly in comfort and style at an affordable price on Askai Airlines to one of Southern Africa's vibrant economies, Luanda. Explore business opportunities in Luanda, make that pitch in person, or explore the wonderful beaches and vibrant nightlife of Luanda. Askai offers the shortest connection to Luanda with same-day arrival. You can visit www.flyaskai.com or call 0543 417 800 or 0302 240 442 to book now. You can also contact your preferred travel agent to book your flight. Askai, the Pan-African airline. So I mentioned earlier on the 17th and 18th of August, Cosmos Innovation Center will host an open and interactive forum called the Agriculture Innovation for Africa Conference. It's a 2-day conference. The theme is empowering youth startups and agri-MSMEs, advancing food security through innovation and collaboration. And I thought you need to know a bit more about this. Why you should make it a point to join the team for the inaugural AIA conference. So, my brother, the Executive Director of Cosmos Innovation Center, Benjamin Jan Kesse, and National Project Coordinator for International Trade Centers, NTFVs, Isaac Newton Aqua, are in the studio as we get to talk about it. Welcome, brothers. How you doing?
Good, Lexis.
Nice, good to see you. Isaac, how you good?
We're doing well.
Nice, awesome. And kudos for all the impact that you're making in agribusiness. Now, tell us about the Agricultural Innovation for Africa Conference. What's the main focus, and tell us about objectives, Ben?
Right. Thank you very much for having us there, Lexis, and a good afternoon to your listeners. So, to just give you a bit of the background to where we are now and what we're going to be experiencing tomorrow and Friday, that's the 17th and 18th. KIC Cosmos Innovation Center is an organization focused on youth development, economic empowerment of the young people, young women, and women. And over the past years that we've been in existence, we've been focused on trying to drive the youth interest and passion towards agriculture, which has also the high potential of creating a lot of employment for everybody, so that we can all, the cries that we have about unemployment, we can leverage agriculture innovations and technology application to it to really relieve us of these unemployment issues that we have.
Right.
And we have learned quite a lot over the past 7 to 8 years in actually action KIC. And we also know that other people within their industry have also a lot of knowledge and experiences. So what we're trying to do over the next 2 to 3 days coming, tomorrow and Friday, is to have a conversation about how we can empower youth startups and agri-SMEs, leveraging on the innovations and technologies that we all are aware of or may not be aware of, and also coming together, so in a collaboration. Have conversation in the subsets of the various value chain in agriculture and try to get actionable points that we can follow to go and act on it. And then when we meet again next year, we can review what we've been able to achieve based on the actions that we said we needed to take. So it's going to be an industry conversation and we're encouraging a lot of young people and a lot of actors in the agri-business value chain to come in there, contribute to the conversation, most importantly, contribute to setting up actionable points for us to really drive the agricultural economy forward.
What was the theme again? And why did you choose a theme?
Right. The theme is empowering youth, startups, and agri-SMEs in advancing food security through innovations and collaboration. And I will not take you too far back. We heard about Niger, and we are crying about prices of onions. Yesterday on your station, what I heard was we should be looking at prices of beef. Now, what have we done with our country's innovations? We have the CSIRs, we have the various universities research stations that I have been fortunate to learn from quite a number of them. How are we leverage on all the innovations from these institutions to make sure that young people have interest and appetite to really get into agriculture, produce enough meat, produce enough onions, enough tomatoes, we're adding value to it and making sure that we are actually serving the global community. And so this conversation is really important, and now we have test cases from what is happening within the sub-region to say that we should really take action and not just talk.
Okay, there you go. Now let me talk to you, Isaac. Isaac, you're the National Project Coordinator for the International Trade Centers, NTFV. Now, why did ITC decide to partner and come on board to support this program?
One of our main focus in the country is in agri-tech. And as Benjamin mentioned, for 7-8 years, they've been the leaders in producing agri-tech businesses in Ghana. So it's a no-brainer that if we want to support a conference and an institution, KIC is the one to support.
Right.
And what they're looking to do with the conference and really bringing the whole community, the whole ecosystem together, we knew we were in the right place by supporting them.
Right. And what impact do you think this will make?
We always know, some of the problems. We've heard now of onions from Niger, Burkina Faso, our tomatoes in Ghana called Burkina. The wheat prices have gone up because of Ukraine. How do we not be affected by the world's problems, but rather how do we export food out, right? But we need to make sure the whole value chain is talking together. The investors, the farmers, the agri-techs, the producers. And what KIC is doing with this AIA conference is bringing everybody together all under one roof to talk about and see how we can solve the problems.
Okay.
And that's why we can get involved.
All right, so Ben, who should attend this conference, and what can attendees expect from the conference? Any highlights or themes as well?
Yeah, everybody who has the country at heart, everybody who wants to solve unemployment, everybody who wants to solve food security issues. The young people, most importantly, we want to encourage a lot of young people to show up and a lot of women. And when I say women, it's very interesting because when you look at our agribusiness SME space, you have a lot of women in there, and they are adding a lot of value to a lot of the produce coming from our farms. So we encourage a lot of them to also show up, because the part of the benefits will be a deal room that we've created with the likes of Agra, proudly supporting us to do this. We also have ABSA, FNB Bank, and some other banks that are supporting us to make sure that we create a platform, like Isaac said, where you can speak to investors and say, this is my business, this is how much I'm looking for, how can you help me to really make this a realization? So a deal room will be created. There will be so many topics that focus on, let's say, women in agriculture. So I used to call it She Agri conversations. There are conversation around our fertilizer issues, which become a very big issue. We have companies in Ghana from KIC that are also producing fertilizers. You can come and listen to them, come and listen to the ecosystem, thinking about how we can make sure that fertilizer distribution, production and distribution are efficiently done. How are we using AI? For instance, in agriculture, the various innovations that other businesses, small and big businesses, are using in agriculture, come listen and learn and see how you can also leverage on that to grow.
No, this is great,
business.
and I'm sure my folks listening are very interested. So for anyone who wants to register, how can they do that?
So you can go to www.aiaconference.org. There's a button for you to click to register. If you click and you are unable to register and registration is closed, don't worry. Just come to UPSA tomorrow at 8 a.m. and there will be a team there to help you register and be a part of it. If you also want to speak to someone directly, you can call 034-2295-432. I'll take the number again, 034-2295-432.
Okay, there you go. Isaac, any final words before we wrap up?
It's a free conference. Everybody eats, therefore everybody's in agriculture, one way or another. Come there, learn, and be part of the impact that's going to happen.
There you go. Nice one. Ben?
Well, I will just leverage on Isaac's last point, which is also our board chairman's favorite quote. Mr. Joe Mensah, and I quote, "The last time I checked, everybody eats." That is an opportunity, and in Africa, for the next 10, 15 years, 20 years, 50 years, if you really want to be rich, look at agriculture. There are lots of opportunities in there for you to create wealth for yourself and wealth for others and create a lot of employment. And that is what we're looking at doing starting tomorrow and Thursday and Friday.
There you go. Executive Director of Cosmos Innovation Center, Benjamin Jankesi, and National Projects Coordinator for International Trade Centers, NTFV, Isaac Newton Aqua. Great having you, brothers. And we'll see you tomorrow at UPSA. Yeah?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Stay tuned in to Joy 99.7 FM. We'll be talking about Chalewote very shortly here on your Superstation.